You're listening to Yeah, Beer and That podcast, Brewers Edition. Same old hosts.
Oh, jeez, here we go. I forgot about it.
Boing.
Brand new content. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Man, hectic. This is why I drink.
This is why we, mate. If that's not the best introduction to any podcast we've ever done, then I don't know what is. Simo, surely in agreement.
Yeah. I think it's better than all.
Did you get that?
Yeah, we got, mate. It's been rolling. We've been tested.
Oh, weird.
Oh, hello and welcome everybody. We are Yeah, Beer and That, another Brewers Edition podcast.
Yeah.
Andrew Simpson, myself, and Snapper Point Brewing.
He's going.
How are you, mate? What's been going on? How's your morning been?
Oh, morning's been hectic. Finally got the kids out of the house. They're going to the bike.
Mate, we've had a little look around this little brew shed we've got at the back here and stuff, and I just wanted to kind of go back and forth with you, mate. Bit of history about Snapper Point Brewing. So before we go any further,
Yes.
we do about three segments basically. Segment number one, we have a taste one of your beers and have a chat about the beers and give all your lovely loyal followers tasting notes and stuff directly from your mouth, mate.
Yep.
But talk about your history, mate, and what got you into brewing. And
Oh, here's one back. Quick, get rid of him.
I got a new nickname too. I'm Mr. Stinky Head. So thank you, boys, for that, mate.
Well, the history is just like everyone. I just started doing home Cooper's kits,
Cooper's Kids.
trying to save a bit of coin. And
So was it to save money you started doing some home brewing?
yeah, well, I was buying 2 or 3 cartons a week.
Just like us, mate. Just like us.
And then, it adds up.
It
And
does,
that was before I was drinking craft. I was Coronas.
What'd you start? So Coronas?
Yeah. and-
Cooper's Pals, mate. We got that on the list. Or?
Well, not as much as my brother.
Okay.
A few Teds and
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'll probably sparklings more than Paleys.
Sparkling.
Yeah,
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 that's
sparkling.
us as well, man. We like the red label, you know.
Yeah.
So your first kit was a like the stock standard extract Cooper's kit, or
Yeah, man, I just went Gumtree and went second hand, picked up someone else's second hand kit.
And-
All
and
tight, yeah.
that was it, like your hook, line, sinker.
Pretty well, yeah. It was
Done.
fun. But it was all wrong. Everything they taught you, basically, not right, I don't reckon.
Like what?
Well, leaving it on your bench in your kitchen, the room temperature.
Yeah, the old in the bathtub. Yeah.
Filling your bottles without purging. Things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I don't know, a lot of mistakes.
So are you self-taught then, kind of?
Yeah, self-taught, yeah, off of just YouTube.
You man. Oh, sorry, just put that closer. YouTube is the teacher.
Yeah, I'll pretty watch every single video on YouTube. Whatever it lets me watch, though, because some of it you search, it's so old. I don't know if the
Yeah.
algorithm must not let me see anything new. Only new stuff you can see is on Instagram.
Insta's great for that. We got a real good community over there. That,
But
you know, constantly putting stuff out. But
YouTube and then Google's old. Like if you type something in, it just comes up like 2005.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
does for me anyway. It doesn't say 2020.
that's the same for me as well. That's it, because the algorithm shows you the stuff that's got the most hits and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I actually watched. I don't know if you've ever seen him on YouTube. He's called Craig Tube.
Nah.
He was the one who I was watching, who was teaching me how to extract brew like all those years ago. So that's the stuff I found there, and yeah, like good little learning tool though.
Yeah. It's the easiest way. Just watching others, learning.
I'm
It's the way
hopeless
to
at
do
reading
it.
books, so I cannot sit there and I'll get in 3 pages in and then ditch it. I can read, but I just can't.
That's like the rest of us.
Yeah. We're all like that, mate.
So from those early days, mate, doing extracts, like, what made you go from extract to start, stepping your game up? What was it?
Well, there wasn't too many videos on extract brewing on YouTube. Everyone was just all grain brewing.
All grain.
There's not many videos, and it's basically just the beginners sort of thing.
Yep.
So I just wanted to do all grain. Just wanted to try it and watching all the videos.
And how did you set up your own kit? Did you buy one, or what
Yeah,
was it?
I just had an esky. So that's actually here, the original one's here.
Oh, please.
That's the original. That's the original mash tun. The old esky.
Wow.
Rad.
The
Sorry,
round-
I just got my phone on loud then. Professional over here.
The old round desk, it worked pretty good. You got a fair few blocks. Yeah. Stuck sparges and blowing on it, trying to clear it.
What was your first recipe? What was the first one you kind of went and gone, this is a winner?
Just a basic session ale, I think I did. Just
Basic session.
pale.
Yeah.
Just something that wasn't going to cost me a fortune. I fucked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, because if you are brewing to save money, you don't want to be going all out in a double IPA, all these hops if you don't know what's going to work. That's the thing. So, session ale, that sounds really good. Have you turned that session ale into a commercial beer yet?
Nah.
Not yet. Plans to?
It's there. I just haven't got it. Yeah. And it morphed into this pretty well. Into the
Which is the blonde mullet, by the
mullet.
way, for those having a bit of a listen. Which is, mate, so for those playing at home, 10:30 in the morning, and if I have not found a better beer to start drinking at 10:30 in the morning
Totally
yet,
agree.
Mate, this is like a hangover cure. It fixes everything.
The hair of the dog.
Yeah, it is wet.
But,
It is wet.
yeah, it's refreshing and
Yeah.
just easy drinking. It's got that minerally taste. Like I do a bit of work with the water chemistry in this. It's up there.
So tell us a bit about the blonde mullet, mate, which is the first beer. For those of you listening at home, make sure you're cracking your first can of blonde mullet, because better get some primo tasting notes, mate, and some stuff.
Okay, it's a blonde ale.
Yep.
But basically, it's blonde ale, and like I said, I do a lot of water treatment with it. And it gives it that nice mineral taste I get. And when it's fresh, it's like that. It's like that mineral orange drink. You get that sparkling. I just get it so refreshing. And then it's dangerous a bit. Even though it's 3.8, it can get old here if you have enough of them.
Yeah, mate, well, that's the thing, mate. So, like, and I love it that they're out of the 500 cans.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that too.
First thing Simo and I said when you cracked it was that aroma, that fresh hop citrus aroma, that hits you from the table. That is absolutely amazing, especially for a blonde ale. You can't ask for more than that from this style and this beer.
It's double dry hopped.
Okay.
And it's pretty well single hop really. It's got like I use lemon drop for the bittering, but it's mainly citra. That's it.
Mate, and for a double dry hop beer, that is lovely
clear,
and clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty goody good. Pretty good. First thing in the morning.
And so a couple of iterations of this to get it to this stage, or how did you do your warm up to this to get it ready for commercial?
You just kept brewing it. I was brewing started with that one, the first brewing this, and then I just wanted something that was light bodied, and that I could have a couple of them and still go fishing, drive the boat.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
It's more just being able to cruise around. You can take a 6-pack or a 4-pack and you're under. I tested it. With a blue in the bag. Not with the cops, but had a breathalyzer.
We got a mate as one of those who needs to start his car.
Yeah. I had a mate out here with one of these one day. He's like, "No, they're not strong. I said, "They'll get you." And then gave him another 6 months on his fine. He tried to drive.
That's the thing. These are real sneaky. This is right up my alley too. I'm a big session style drinker. I like low ABV. For the reason you could sit here and talk for 2 hours, pound a 6-pack of those. Without this is easier to drink than water. Because it's got that lovely flavour.
Tastes a lot better.
That bitterness is absolutely perfect for that malt backbone that you've got there. Like everything's really well balanced with this, and that aroma just complements that. That's a full package beer for me. That is, it's just.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It is absolutely brilliant.
It's pretty simple. Like the grain bill is pretty basic. It's not different to any other beer really. It's more of just I reckon it's just the treatment that I give it with the water.
The water treatment. That's the secret.
Yeah, it's just
Keep that under the
salting.
Salt Bay.
Yeah. Mate, I couldn't talk this up enough. This is like our footy beer, Simo. Eh? Like,
It's like tried to make that a few times.
full day on the watching the cricket.
Watching the footy or cricket.
I reckon a lot of
On the
people
hill.
might forget about their water. Even home brewers, they might not do nothing, or they use tap water,
Yeah.
straight chlorine.
So do you RO it or what?
Yeah,
how
I've
do
got RO in here now.
you got an RO system as well, mate. That's amazing, and you build that up
Yeah.
to match each profile that you're hitting. Or?
I just put it in there as 0. I haven't had that water tested. I taste it. It tastes wicked, so I'll put it in as everything's out.
That's the main
It's not going to
ingredient.
make
man.
much difference.
No.
If you get it tested and it's here and there, it's like definitely takes everything out though.
Yeah.
I'll pour
yeah.
you a glass later.
No, I'd love to. Absolutely
yeah.
love to.
That'd
I
be
used to
cool.
use box water before that. It's fucking expensive.
You did
would be
okay.
dear. That would be dear.
Just buying, but you get them cheap down here at Foodland or Drake's. But
Yeah.
still $4.50 a box.
But that's that next step of care that you can tell you take
Yeah, water's
for your
massive.
beer is that water, because a lot of our home brews, mate, let's be honest,
Yeah, it's a
straight out the
garden
tap.
Yeah. Unless you leave the water overnight, the chlorine will go. Like if you left the water out,
Oh, really?
like yeah.
That's
So
a trick for young
Well,
players. mate.
just in a bucket or something.
just leave it out, yeah.
Yeah,
So you
right.
fill a tank up in the morning, that chlorine will go up, just like it'll
like
leave the
ev-
water. Same with your
evaporate,
jug in your
like-
fridge, yeah, just evaporate out. But
Yeah, right.
If you left the jug in your fridge with tap water in the morning, that won't taste chlorine. If you leave the open lid off it,
Mate,
Yeah, right.
today I learned. Hey?
Yeah, fucking oath.
that's good. You could probably use the Camden tablets if you want. But if,
Okay,
you
yeah,
left,
the
if you just filled the water up the day before, then that won't. It'd probably still have a little bit in there, but definitely won't be as strong as out the tap.
Okay. Mate, that's
Okay.
great
Yeah,
to
that's-
know.
that's really good.
So
Do
all
that
you
next time.
young homebrewers out there having a crack, first little trick, so you don't have to spring for an RO.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get a rainwater tank. But you
Yeah.
probably still need to filter it, maybe.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
Well, it's all getting boiled, mate, isn't it, I
Boiled,
guess?
yeah.
If I had room here, I'd have rainwater tanks. I've got room, but I don't want big desi tanks in my backyard.
No.
I would go try and be a bit sustainable and have rainwater tanks.
That's the way all the brewers are going, mate, isn't it? Sustainability and stuff, which
Because
is
their sheds,
excellent.
They've got so much roof space with their brand new sheds. So
Yeah,
you may as well
may as
capture
well
that
run it,
water.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you're
Yeah.
taking, like, the big breweries will be taking that much water.
Oh, absolutely.
mind-boggling.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, for those who don't know, have we mentioned that you're brewing out of the shed at your house, mate? Is that okay to drop there?
Yeah,
or-
well, mate, my address has to be on the can. It sucks. Come get me.
Anyone knocking on the garage door at 3 a.m. asking for a 6-pack?
I'll fucking knock you out.
But that's the most amazing thing for me, is that not that it's like, you know, a home setup, but the quality and the flavour
yeah.
that's coming in, the care that's coming, and it's canned as well, by the way, which
Yeah.
I've seen on Instagram. You canning your beers and stuff.
Yeah.
That is an absolute labour of love that you know, and this is why we always recommend to support the local guys doing this work, because mate, how many times do you touch each can? You know, by
And I hand label it. I'll show you the label in it. I'm made out of wood.
these are guys who are passionate and are doing this stuff because you love it. Like, it's absolutely blown me away having a crack at this. And
I don't reckon there's any
Seeing
DO
the
on it as
quality.
well, man. I'm full on to DO, trying not to get any dissolved oxygen in my beer.
yep.
So, another little trick with these cans, I do not sanitize or wash them out straight from the box.
Really? And what is that?
Because I used to rinse them, sanitize them, let them hang, and then that was DO on my beer.
Okay.
Because it was all bubbles and
Yep.
I used to Star Sand.
Star Sand, yep.
But then I spoke to that pro brewer on Insta, and he's like, and heaps of other pro brewers online were saying, if they come out of the box, don't wash them.
Don't wash them.
They say they're sanitized on the net, but it goes, we suggest that you wash them.
Yep.
But
Oh, that's probably
That's they just put it in there, but when they make them, they get put in the box hot from the factory.
Yep.
They should anyway.
So-
I know the glass do. If they do bottles, my mate was saying that. So when they make the glass bottles or wine bottles, they get packed hot.
Yeah, right.
So straight from production.
Yeah.
So they're hot.
yeah.
They killed everything.
Yeah, right.
As long as they're boxed up, they shouldn't be dirty.
Shouldn't be dirty, yeah.
Like, so I haven't had to touch wood.
Touch wood, mate.
No dodgy cans yet.
No, this is some high quality beer, mate.
But they're clean. They're sanitised in sealed boxes when you get them delivered. So
Yep.
as long as you look after them and don't leave the box open,
And that's what it's all
they're
about,
dust,
mate.
and you still blow them out. But
Because you still want your product to get to the end user in its peak, you know, and
no
that's
DO.
what it's all about.
DO
yeah.
will change the colour of your beer, turn it brown.
We've definitely had even some pro brewers, you know, not that you're not a pro brewer, mate, but some of the big boys, you know.
Yes, I forgot about that.
We've been
That
getting
six-pack I bought.
getting a few that have
Yeah,
been
that was brown,
heavily
brown,
oxidized. So
brown oxidized.
again, that's just another step that we can see that you're taking to make sure that your beautiful product is getting to us at its absolute peak, and mate, that's an absolute testament to you as a brewer and a person. That's wicked.
It takes a bit of time, but it's fun. I love it. Canning day, I get loose. There's a few you gotta drink a bit. There's a few wasted cans.
Just every time we do anything like brewing, I
reckon you got a couple of volunteers, mate. If you ever need help canning, but
it's like one for them, one for me.
Well, what do you reckon, Sim? For segment one?
Yep.
We might close it up there. We learn a little bit about the history of Snapper Point, mate, and we'll come back in with segment 2, which is a bit about what you're doing right now. Taste another one of your lovely beers, and then proceed to segment 3. We learn about what you're planning for the future. So, give us 5 minutes. We'll be back.
Beautiful.
Done. Welcome back to segment 2 here with
Thanks, mate.
Snapper Point Brewing out of Aldinga. Let us know what we're drinking next, mate. What do we got
New
now?
can.
This
We
is
got
the
a new
one that I've
can
heard the most about. This is the baby.
This is the Snapper.
Now, is this your baby? By the way, this is the one.
This is the one. This one's fucked me up many a time.
Fucker-upper.
Very much, mate. Oh, behave yourself.
Yeah, that's smelling nice and juicy. Good, is it?
What do we got? What do we got on hand here?
So this is my Snapper juice. This is my juicy IPA.
Juicy IPA.
Oh my God! Have a look at the. So just reading the can here. Tell me that we didn't hit every one of those marks.
Yeah.
Just then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Read it out for the people, simply.
Juicy IPA with pineapple, passion fruit, and grapefruit notes. Getting all of the above. Option D, all of the above.
So I've got that grapefruit in the back of my tongue.
Yeah.
The side, it sort of lingers there a bit. But I think it gets better. Even your last sip's nice.
Oh, that's what I want to do. I want to
Yeah.
let that sit, just warm up,
Warm
just
up
that
a bit,
slightest bit.
It's really, your lips get sticky on this.
Oh my God!
It's juicy, mate.
The colour is this lovely orange, like it's not
Yeah, it's not
quite
thick
copper,
and-
but
yeah.
it's that gold to copper.
Colour, yeah.
Mate. So now I want to speak to you about current day Snapper Point. What is Snapper Point Brewing? How did you get the name? What are you currently doing? What's in the works at the moment?
Okay, well, Snapper Point Brewing is basically where I live. So I live at Snapper Point. Snapper Point's the reef just down the road.
So you're a fisherman?
Yep. Snapper fisherman.
Yeah.
But they banned us for
I was
3
about to
years.
say, aren't you? You fuck now, yeah.
We had the best season ever the year they banned us. So
Really?
Fuck knows what they're on about, but there's fucking heaps of snapper out there.
Okay.
And then there's more sharks. Nah.
Sorry, yeah.
Shark got sighted here, so big great white.
Really?
Oh, really? Yeah, right.
Excuse my ignorance. The snapper. What's going on with the snapper?
They just raping it too much. There's none. They reckon they're not sustainable. They're taking all
They've
the
been
breeders.
they say they've been overfished.
Okay.
So they're not allowed to fish them for 3 years so they can get the numbers back up.
They long line.
Okay.
The pros long line. They'll take a ton, but
Okay.
they'll rape a whole school that will
Yeah.
never come back. They take 30 years to grow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really sad to hear, mate. Actually, that's recreation. That's jobs for people.
We're only allowed to have 2 per boat, or 2 per person. I think it's like 6 max, but it's only 2. You can only take 4.
Okay.
But pros can take a ton.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
they're all the big ones.
Yeah.
And they go and sell them for fuck all, for fucking nothing, and they end up fucking cat food. Like, there's no stupid.
That's absolutely
They'll
horrendous.
rape the sea just to make their days pay. Like, so now they ban them, but they'll just, when it comes back, they'll go rape it again.
They'll go do it again. Of course.
So,
Yeah.
Well, that's terrible to hear, and I'm sorry that's happened. That's terrible.
we got there, but yeah, I've got spots there to get big ones.
keep those.
Yeah, no.
You keep those eagles. So from the fishing, I'm sorry about that. But back onto your brewery, mate. Your lovely little
So
brewery.
yeah, so Snapper Point was born. That's obviously love the snapper, and that's why the logo's got the 2 snapper.
I
on it.
love this because you've got the singlet on at the moment. It's the snapper
Yeah.
on the front there.
It's
That's
cool,
a
eh?
brilliant team, mate. I love that. How long ago did you actually dream this up and start?
I have to check my Insta, but yeah, I just basically my personal Instagram was just getting flooded with beer pics. So that's where I started the actual Instagram page and just documented all my homebrewing. And put everything on there. I put all this bars on there and just everything really.
I've been following your page, mate, for a little while now. It's always good to see what you're putting up. It's
I had heaps for yesterday, but I actually chucked a sickie. Couldn't put any content up.
take the photos, put them up later, mate.
Hope I did. Yeah. Fuck work. I quit.
And from there, mate, because it looks like everything you've done, you've kind of built yourself. Is that right? Like
Yeah, just put it together. Like the first brew, like the brew setup was just like the eskies and that, all built myself.
And what's the kit you're running now?
I've got the Blickman 110 litre boil kettle, and then a homemade HLT, and then I just run the SS infusion mash tun.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it's beast, that thing. 20 gal. It goes pretty good, Holds temp real good. I used to recirc and run the rims, but now I've just clipped it.
Oh really?
Can't
Okay.
Taste, I can't taste any difference. I don't mash out.
Okay.
Wow.
It used to fucking, it's another hour to my brew day. Fucking around with a mash out. And
It is a long time, isn't it?
then like the juice is a pain in the ass to recirc, and so now I just do this just a single infusion. I do a stir at half an hour, and then probably a 15-minute recirc at the end of the mash, and everything's been hitting. Numbers have been.
Whatever you're doing, mate, it's
good,
working.
so-
That's
I read up on it that people have done tests with mashing out and all that. So now I just mash out in the kettle. So once I get enough in the kettle, I'll just turn the flame on, get that to 75 or 80, and then leave it.
Yep.
So then it's sort of that beer sitting there on the sparge, sort of mashing out.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if that's right, but it's just what I've been
It's
doing.
working, mate.
So
And if it's
hasn't
working-
changed anything. I think it's to keep that malt profile, I guess they say. Like,
Okay.
To mash out. Just stops all that
Stops the
activity,
conversion, yeah,
I think.
of starch.
So, fuck,
Yeah.
I don't even know, man. I'm not a brewer, I'm a plumber.
Yeah, that's rad, man. And we've kind of had a look. You're fermenting in what are you fermenting in at the moment?
I just ferment in buckets, like the homebrew SS buckets.
Yep.
Go stainless, fuck plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck the light. You don't want the light in there.
Nah, it looks really good. Like on the Instagram and stuff. For those of you, please have a follow, a Snapper Point, and have a look what they're doing. But like, did you find that there was a big difference from,
Yeah, 100%.
There was huge difference,
I've
yeah.
used plastic just because I needed a fermenter, and I definitely noticed a difference.
Okay,
Yeah, definitely. Just the beer looked different.
look different even.
Yeah, it even looked cloudy. I don't know if that was to do with maybe the plastic might have been dirty. It didn't fuck the flavour, but just definitely was different.
Different beer.
Yeah,
It's a different
same beer compared to the Snap. Like they were both. I just had to put some in a plastic tub, and it just wasn't. It was just different.
Yeah.
Like, no, plastic's no good.
Yeah.
I always wanted to see it though when I was home brewing. I wanted to get the big
Yeah.
fermentosauruses and all those things, and so you can see all the activity.
See it happening.
So
Yeah,
that's cool. All the yeast fucking around,
that's very homebrewer, dude.
but
That's
not pro brewer.
no.
Like no pro brewers have clear tanks.
No, that's that's part of the fun too, mate. Is getting that sorted. So
But yeah. So I just do brewing the buckets, man. It's all homebrew scale.
homebrew scale, and how many liters at a time do you kind of put through?
But right now I've got pretty well every bucket full, so I think it's about 200 litres.
Oh wow, that's still a lot, man. That's really cool.
I think if they're all running, it's about 220, 230 I can
Okay.
do at a time.
Wow, that's pretty
If
good.
I get all the buckets full, it's about
That's
seven,
really good,
seven
man.
buckets, I think, something like that.
Wow, dude.
They're all full now. You taste the harvest
Well,
sales when
mate.
you're ready too.
We've got some thirsty customers, mate. That's the problem. Good problem though. Just having another look at the can. Have you seen the alcohol in this?
Yes.
Snapper Point.
Wait till you have the West Coast next.
Glad I'm not
juice.
playing footy this
That's
afternoon.
that's a 6%er. You know that hides that really well. That's really nice and malty. Like it's sticky, but if I had to guess, I wouldn't have picked that the alcohol was that high.
Yeah, I probably would have thought it was sitting around that 4.85%
Maybe.
rather than 6. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, it gets
creeps up on you. Yeah, absolutely.
Have a 4-pack of them, you know.
That you'll definitely know about it if you
How's
have a
the head
4-pack.
retention on these?
That's the
Like,
other
doesn't
thing,
even
mate.
Move.
Like, have a bit of a chat about the beer, Sim. Come on. You've been fairly silent today, mate.
I am nursing a little bit of a headache, but that's okay. So at the moment, how many beers have you got canned? You got 3?
These are the main 2, and then I got the pale.
Yeah.
The pale because of the hops already. So
Yep.
I've got that green label's a
Yep.
generic label. I can write different beers in it.
Okay.
So, because there's a lot of bullshit you got to do to get all your labels.
Yes,
you got to
there
pay
is.
a lot of money, your barcodes and fucking shit,
Yeah.
APA and fuck whatever.
Yeah.
No,
That's a whole nother
no
story.
10 cents refund, man. I'm paying that 10 cents.
Yeah, dude, it's like 17 cents for us, I think, isn't it? Something like that.
Man.
It's
like-
a nightmare.
Yeah, I think $3. No, I pay $1. What is it? $1.20 a dozen.
Something like that, yeah.
Statewide recycling.
That's
Just
what I got
so
the
someone
same
has to
thing.
take it away.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
bastards.
It's a racket.
Yeah.
All this time out, and then they chuck it in the bin to make that can label it.
Yeah.
And they just crush it.
And that's something that I think is kind of interesting for brewers who are coming through. Just everything you have to go to get this label approved and done and,
Yeah.
signed off, and the minutiae that you have to go through for your labels, mate. Did you go and do that all yourself? Did you pay someone, or did you what was your process?
I had all the ideas, and then just basically gave them to a graphic designer. But I had to go through a lady that they just okay what you need. Like that, she'll go, oh, this is what you need. You need like can't drink when you're pregnant. You have to have by law your address where it's canned and made.
Yes, yeah.
And then just all this other stuff, 10 cents. Yeah, they just send through what you have to have, and you send that through to your. They'll give you all the pictures, everything, and give it to your graphic designer.
Yeah, yeah.
And they just put it all in. And then you send them through your tasting notes and then your pictures. But yeah, you have to have Australia, made in Australia. There's a few things. Best before dates.
Little cheeky I found, mate. If you get a PO box, you can put that on there as your address.
Well, they told me I couldn't.
Yours
They told me I couldn't.
Mine's a PO box.
I know, I was going to do it. And then they said I wasn't all legally you're not allowed to.
Okay,
It's on the.
Oopsies.
let's omit that.
I can loophole that PO box, but I don't know if they have mailing out there.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
Southeast.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they'd have a post.
They wouldn't.
A letterbox.
Because if I was on here because I got a dirt road here, the posties will not go on the dirt road.
Yeah.
So these 3 houses here have to have a PO box.
Really?
If fucking that close, I would have been like, well, I've only got a PO box. Might have got away with it. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Move the
I don't
letterbox,
give a
mate.
fuck. No,
Yeah. It's right down the other end.
I should
Letterbox
have.
down there.
Yeah, same. I was actually going to put like that road, the other road on it, and so it's confuse people. I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's excellent, mate. But
Who gives a fuck?
no, that's the thing, mate. Look, most people.
No one's knocked on my door late yet. So they might now. After this
Yeah,
fucking
I know,
podcast. I'll get the
So
shot.
you what come first, the blonde or the juice out of these two? What?
No, the juice came first. The juice
Okay.
was like basically when I first started. My first bloody all grain brew possibly was the juice. I just wanted to do an IPA.
Yeah.
Like just done some research, looked up some shit, and yeah, it was a disaster though. First few brews.
Really?
There's so much oats in it, man. It's just fucked. You ever like made porridge and then try to wash porridge out of a fucking dirty old pot?
Yeah.
Or you just omit the oats.
I've done that a couple of
So
times.
fucked, man. You know what I'm doing now? Rice hulls, man. They're fucking magic.
Aren't they the best?
I
just
only
talked
started
about this,
using
actually,
them,
didn't
man.
we?
Yeah.
I just got to find that right amount. Like I'm just sort of putting in buckets at the moment. But
That's the trial and
it's
error of being a brewer, man.
5
isn't
to
it? Like,
10% of your bill, I think. Like,
yeah.
but then I got to try and fit it in the mash tun, so she gets full.
She does get full.
Yeah, it was right at the brim, man. It was like just oozing out the edge. Still hitting numbers.
As long as you're hitting the numbers, mate, and
the
making
numbers,
more of this
tick 'em on.
amazing beer. This is it's just not that I wasn't expecting.
I was
great
just
beer,
about
but-
to say that. I wasn't probably expecting the quality, to be honest. Like, just from the small, like, shed brewer, like, you know, it's normally good stuff, but this is, like, what you expect from a top-end brewery, isn't it?
Have
Like,
you
know,
entered
like,
this into like
lady
AIBA
comps-
and stuff? And
comps yet?
Nah.
Oh, really?
No, I entered amateur comps and I thought it was fucking shit.
no way.
I'll bring out my notes and my stout that dominated the beer and barbecue. They told me to blow up my barrel, nuke my barrel.
Honestly,
And they're like,
and this,
fucking,
you know,
yeah,
I'm gonna
learn
have
how to sanitize. They said, learn how to clean.
So I'm gonna a bit of a rant here. I won't go too hard, but I've been involved with the SA Brew Club and stuff, and been stewarding and stuff there. I really feel like, I know it's not having to go at the judges and stuff, but it depends what time of day they get your beer, mate. They might have had 4 bad ones in a row.
And I'll put it in the wrong category though as well.
If you put it in the wrong category, they straight away throw their hands up. For fuck's sake.
You've done that a few times.
And I've seen it.
I don't know where to put it. It should have been in specialty or something, but it was in Imperial Stout, and it was my take on the eggnog stout. It definitely wasn't an award winner, but everyone liked it.
Yeah.
And then the judges absolutely ripped it apart.
But see, I've seen
They
the
gave them a
judges.
saison. They loved the saison, and it was like fucking dirty.
Really?
With a year-old bottle in my fridge. I just wanted them to tell me what I'd done wrong because I thought it was fucked. And they're like, "Man, this is wicked." Got heaps of, and then like you said, if I put it in a specialty, I might have done all right.
Might have got it,
It tasted like ass, man. Fuck. Not that it tasted ass, but it tasted shit.
Oh, mate, we've all had a night at the casino.
It was fucking. It tasted. They said it should taste like a wet horse blanket.
Mate, that's the Brett. That's the Britannomyces. And that's you know, it's an acquired taste for sure.
It got you fucking so pissed. Once you got past the first couple and you got into the second, you're like, the taste is there. You're like, oh, this is alright. Next minute, you're doing cartwheels.
That's what they need.
This is brilliant. Look, it's one of those things. It's lovely to get awards and it's lovely to get all that great feedback at those things. But it honestly just depends
matter.
on the day. If you get,
I've seen judges matter.
It doesn't.
You got to brew. You got to brew to the BC
gotta be
fucking Ask
really-
J, whatever it's called. Was it BC?
BJCP. B Ask J.
The fucking
The standards.
that
but-
shit. But, if you don't brew to that,
That's what that is. It's literally the beer judge certification program. Can you brew to this exact style? Who cares?
I don't. I'm not. I'll probably do heaps of shit wrong.
Doesn't matter though, mate, because this beer, and that's the thing. Everyone loved your eggnog. Was that an eggnog stout? Did you say?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter that it didn't score well. Fuck.
That's
Still getting it right. I reckon if I left it longer as well, like because when the comp's up, whatever beer's ready, you have to sort of whatever you got.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, it's not really ready.
No.
Probably should have been a year in the bottle.
And then put it in. Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't got any stout. The barrel's full. we should do
No,
it.
leave it, mate. Leave it. For next time, we'll come knocking on the door. But no, that's amazing. So what do you reckon, Simo, for Seg 2? We're kind of
That was good. We've crossed a couple of things, so that's good. We'll wrap her up.
we wrap up Seg 2 because I'm really interested in about the future of Snapper Point Brewing.
Yeah,
so I think
that's
this is
what
going to
I'm
be one of the big ones.
We'll be pouring the future in a minute.
Exactly. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. See you soon. Look at that pour. Hang on. Let me
It's
record
fucking
you pouring
amazing,
it.
man.
That's fucking crazy, isn't it?
I know, that's not fucking Westy. I reckon the colour's on and the clarity. I'm frothing.
Brilliant. So this is the future.
This is the future.
Welcome back, all. Segment 3,
This is
Snapper
that.
Point Brewing.
So this is like came out. The label's 7%. But I've got labels coming.
Yep.
But this came out at 7.3.
7.3.
But it could stay at 7.3 because it's fucking dangerous.
What have we got? What have we got in front of us?
So this is my take, or my version of a West Coast Cali IPA. Dank and dangerous.
Pine.
It's dank and dangerous. I like that. You should put that on the can.
Dank and dangerous.
Funny you say that. It's on there.
Oh, good.
So we've got blonde mullet, snapper juice, and
The Rural City Rodent.
the brilliant.
That's
You-
a scoop. This is
Mate, and this is what we're all about, Simo. The craft beer banter crew, Doc Braun coming in with the scoops, the brand new best shit in the SA craft beer industry, mate. So I'm a lover of the Californicator, the Big Shed.
yeah.
I reckon you've pipped him, mate.
Oh, don't start-
Really?
Is that a big call or what? But have a smell of that. I get pine and dank. Like, so you know when you want a West Coast to be piney, lovely malt backbone, but dank.
I like how the mouthfeel is a bit thinner on it.
Well, I read
Than
it's
the
meant,
others,
it's
like-
meant to be. I read that it's meant to be like dry. A proper West Coast IPA should be dry.
Because
So-
the others we normally get in the state, I think, are a little bit heavier or thicker, thick
Like
in
a-
the
like a
mouthfeel.
syrupy
almost. You get that syrupy.
That's what
I
brewed
feel
it
like that's
on-
pretty thin, which is good. I like that because when it's high alcohol.
I just read this article this dude wrote, and he said, yeah, just listed off like what should be in it. And it should have some crystal in it, and it should be thinner and dry and dank, and then I push the bitters, like not the bitters, the friggin' dry hopping. Like I wanted to go further. It might get danker.
Might get dank, mate. So that the all of your beers are really brilliantly clear as
Yeah,
well. That's the other thing I'm
clarity on them
noticing.
has been
This is just so for a West
Why
Coast.
are they so clear?
I fucking don't know. Nah, it's my skills, mate.
Don't say so sure.
Well, I know dude from Germany who keeps talking to me. He's a brewer in Germany. He's got a pretty cool setup, and he asked me exactly the same thing. And he leaves his in tank for over a month. He's like, "How do you turn it over so quick and it's so clear?" I just, it may be because
Maybe it's the water.
Maybe I go from can. No, because I don't go from
no.
I don't go from a uni tank. I just go. So I brew. I fill the fermenters. I ferment, then I cold crash.
Yep.
And then I go from the fermenter to a keg, and then I put it in, and then I carb in the keg.
Okay, instead of in the uni tanks.
Yeah, so
okay.
it's probably getting clarity because it's going through that second stage.
That second,
And
like
then
almost
it
a secondary.
it sits in the keg for 7 days. So I've carb it all up till it's perfect, and then I can it.
Whatever
So
you're
it's
doing,
probably-
mate, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
doing
yeah.
it.
Process, man. So the recipe is one thing, that your process is number one. You keep your shit the same.
Is this what you'd call your baby?
It's my new baby.
Is your new baby?
Yeah,
is
this
this
is-
overtaking the others at the moment? This is your love child?
Yeah, this
So
is
it's- I
fucking,
don't-
it's too dangerous, man. I'm not.
So how old is this? Like in terms of, did you start this brewing this 6 months
is
ago,
only-
3 months ago,
This is
2
the
months?
first brew I've ever done. This is the first.
This is it?
Yeah, I was planning it from beer barbecue. It was in the recipe development stage.
Ah, okay.
So I was just on the computer, and then I only got to brew it after recently. So it's only 3 weeks old. It's only just been canned 3 days ago. You gotta-
Wow, we are the guinea pigs, and I'm liking it.
No one's had this yet.
Yeah, fuck.
They're hoping to.
Wait
They're hoping
till
to get
they
it.
do,
They're
yeah.
hoping to get it at the craft show today. Craft
Mate,
beer
this is get this out to the public. This is exactly what we need in the craft beer industry. I don't want to rag on any other thing,
Nah.
but like we see so much shit coming out, like all that stuff that's following trends.
show. Fuck the
You're
trend.
you're fucking you're that's
I am the trend.
fuck the trend. Keep making snapper juice, blonde mullet, and say that again. The what is it? The
Rural city rodent.
rural city rodent.
What is that?
That's this beer.
Is that what you're going to call it? That's wicked.
That's their old gang man from Murray.
Isn't that the best, man? When you introduce some of yourself into each part of your beer,
Well, cool. That was our gang in Murray Bridge when I was a little fella.
that's the best thing ever, man.
We were
Oh
rats,
my
the
god.
rural city rodents. So they changed the bridge to a rural city. So
That's brilliant.
we went over like 15,000 or some shit back then. It might have been 20,000.
Really?
So then they changed it to a rural city.
Rural
Yeah,
city.
yeah.
Rural city.
My missus can't even say rural.
Well, it's a ton, especially after these West Coast.
Wait
I
till you
can
get
tell you.
questioned, so.
Mate, a couple of these West Coast I'll be dust too.
So,
Again, you know the head retention, Simo, like you were
Again,
saying?
I know, it's just as
You put
white
it-
as white, like a tight bubbles, white
The
as.
cappuccino foam, man, you have this lovely layer of head on every single beer.
I carve them up a bit, and then they're not. I don't know what the carbs I do. I just do it off feel. So, like, it might take. Yeah, I do a different way to everyone else. They got Zam fucking testers and fucking jerkers and fucking
We don't need that.
machines. Like 500 years ago, they had no machines.
No,
Fucking
exactly.
do it on feel.
Look,
Yeah.
well, yeah,
Like,
you have a
there's no
sip.
fucking gadgets or computers or calculators or shit. They just fucking made it. 5,000
Yeah.
years ago, they made fucking beer.
Yeah, watched it.
Like, how the fuck?
just
Why
watch-
do you
you
need all
just
these
watch it,
gadgets?
yeah.
Plus, I can't afford half of them.
yeah.
It's just a real testament to the quality of the beer that we have a sip, and as you have a sip, You can literally see. Have a look at that. The bubbles forming at the bottom to the upside down
It's actually
snowstorm.
exciting to
creating a lovely cap.
take this beer to a couple of people this afternoon and let them try it. It's going to be.
I can't wait to introduce this to a few people, man. Oh my God! Stop it! That's brilliant.
Oh, that's sick.
What we're getting shown is a little
Dank and
preview.
Danger. I love you put that on there. I was like, you should put it on there. It's there.
Preview of the label. Is it? Yeah.
Dank and dangerous.
Dank and dangerous.
The rural city rodent.
That looks real good.
You already see the BA. Flick across the next label. It's even better.
That's wicked.
What's this
The
one?
stout label's even
stout.
fucking sick.
Oh, stop it! Behave yourself.
Don't tell anyone.
No,
Keep it.
no. That's I feel privileged.
Yeah,
I
me
feel
too.
really
I feel a little bit
In
the know.
The barcodes are done. The barcodes are done. It's the only thing holding me up to get these labels out there. But the
The labels
barcodes
are
done.
another thing, man.
Barcodes
So
are
with
done.
those two, you're up to 5.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I
Hands
haven't
full.
released the Harvest Ale yet. That's nearly ready. So the Harvest Ale is going to be
Yes,
that'll
we're
be in
coming
shop soon.
next week. We'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be
The
back.
pale ain't ready, but the Harvest Ale will be. And I called it a hazy harvest, but man, I can't fucking make anything hazy.
You don't-
It ends
we
up
don't
so-
want
No,
hazy.
I don't want hazy. Yeah.
It won't end up hazy, man.
It'd be
Fucking
brilliantly
won't. I don't know how
clear
the fuck.
and
It must be-
lovely.
These cunts must be putting some shit in there to make them hazy. I tell you.
They just,
Because I try and do whatever it says on, like you read a book. Oh yeah, do this, make it hazy. Fuck, it comes out clear.
Why do you want to do hazy?
I hate hazies.
That's it.
Yeah,
So do we.
so do we,
We don't like
I like
hazy.
drinking like I have one here and
That
there.
looks
but-
like a beer.
yeah, I
It
want a
doesn't
beer.
have to be hazy
Yeah.
to have full flavour.
Do you know a NEPA doesn't have to be hazy? A NEPA doesn't.
I did
have
not
to
know that. No.
A NEPA does not have to be fucking hazy. It just needs to be juicy. It doesn't have to be hazy.
Didn't
it's
you make a
myth.
NEPA that was fairly clear?
I made a clear NEPA as a bit of
Also
a
like a
fuck you to
light-
the man, like,
Yeah.
and I actually took it to the to get some judging, and I got knocked back on points because it was clear. It was brilliantly clear.
Well, it doesn't.
Everything
It's got
else
to be
hit.
juicy. You look it up. The actual proper shit. It doesn't like.
I'm glad you
doesn't
said
have
that.
to
I
be-
got
you
it.
have
It was a
to
couple of
fucking
years ago,
milky.
though, so.
It doesn't have to be milky.
Yeah, that was a while. Yeah.
It was a couple of years ago. I despise that it had the haze craze.
I've had a couple of beers that are like. Is this fucking like apricot juice or is this a fucking beer?
It's not a beer.
That's what
We
you
say
go
the
on
same
about.
shit. I love you. I think.
Fucking orange
Right,
juice.
Yeah. It's just all
Yeah, I'll
bullshit. man.
go get a Nippies if I want an orange juice. I
And they're
suppose.
doing these all different
And
fruit
put some vodka
beers
in it.
and
Look at that. Bitter backbone. Like
Okay.
that bitterness is lovely. It lingers
beer
in your
man
mouth
and crack
just-
the other can. Crack the other can. I'll call you an Uber.
But malty, bitter, lovely, dank, piney hops. Man, this is exactly what you want out of a West Coast. Now, tell us about the future of Snapper Point, because I feel like we're getting in. This is like
We are.
this is buying Bitcoin at $100
Bitcoin
bucks
at
a
$100.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Invest. No.
What's
If I
up?
had
what's
any
on
money
the
made,
cards
I'd
for you, mate?
invest with you.
Well, I just picked up some tanks from my mate Lee from Shifty. Fucking legend.
Leroy.
What a legend.
Leroy Longslong. Mate.
Loves a beer.
He does fucking.
Yeah, he's a nice bloke too, isn't he? He's a cracking bloke.
Yeah, no, I picked up 2 of his uni tanks and still got a bit of work to do to get them running, but I'm in no rush. They're in my shed. And
That's the best part, man, is that you're not in a rush. It doesn't matter. There's no timeline to greatness. So what do you want out of Snapper Point?
At the moment, well, I hate digging holes, so you can stick that shovel up your ass. And I'm gonna be a brewer. No, one day I'll quit my day job.
And take Snapper Point full time, man. That's your
Possibly, yeah.
yeah.
1,000
Maybe
litres,
those
1,000
two
litres.
young fellas running around can do the hard work in the next few years and can and everything, and they can just.
You're lovely.
No, they're going to fucking military school. Over there. Fucking hell. I already want to bash them. Nah, I'm only joking.
We're no, they're good lads.
Give
man.
them the fucking cane.
Bring it back.
Bring back. What is it? What am I meant to say? Fucking get the strap.
Get the strap.
Fucking get the strap.
No, they're good lads, man. They were a lot of fun. They ripped me
Yeah,
just
good
as hard as everyone I knew from high school, mate. It was brilliant. It took me back.
Little fuckers nearly burnt the house down the other day. 2 nights ago, they had a box of matches here, lighting a box of matches. Oh yeah, fucking sparklers, whatever, you fuckheads. And you lit the firehouse down. Then they had, last night they had my flares from a boat.
Nice.
They were fucking here trying to push the flares. Fuck me, would have had to fucking... Everyone would have been here.
Yeah.
That's what little boys, man, having fun. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Little bastards. No, they're alright, love them.
they're great little kids, man.
So you got anything coming up in the future? Any, I know you did beer and barbecue. You're saying to us that was
I hope they
really
invite
good.
me. I hope they invite me back. I ran amok on the Sunday night. So.
If that's not what beer and barbecue's for, mate, I don't know what it is.
I possibly need a knee reconstruction too. Crybaby, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna fucking sue you. You fucking dingy dark shithole. I'm gonna fucking turn your lights on, not trip over.
I'm actually pretty close to one of the owners. So.
Give me his number. Give me his number. I'm fucking suing that cunt. Fucking-
Man, my cheeks
Give
hurt.
me the security footage. I think I fell off the roof.
And it's still their fault.
I did.
Yeah.
I stacked it like a motherfucker, man. It was day 3.
Day 3 of beer and
And if
barbecue.
I filmed what I did in those 3 days, you're lucky I was even moving. And then I stripped on stage. You see, and did the best beer bod and stripped on.
Oh my god! Well, see, I missed
So-
it because
Yeah, I didn't
was
go.
babysitting.
I was away, I think.
Yeah, it was.
They got me on stage, all right, man. Like, fuck, I did the whole. I should have won it.
Who won? Who won?
Oh, he did a good job, this big fella. He looked like you, but a giant version.
Oh, I saw that.
Like a 7-foot gorilla, man.
big
He's a
fella,
fucking
big
massive
fella.
cunt.
Yeah, I did see. I saw that.
Yeah, but if I'd brought the beer bong on stage, I would have fucking won it. But the craft beer king told me not to bring it.
Did he?
Yeah,
Matthew.
he said the liquor license. And I brought it. It was in my car.
Oh yeah.
But if
yeah.
I had it on stage, I would have fucking won.
Responsible drinking.
Should we
mate,
get the beer bong out now for the fans? see where it's
Yeah, I
see where it's sitting.
Pride.
I did it the other
Position,
night.
yeah.
The other night, I did the poll. Should I have one? And then I passed out. I had it and fucking fell asleep, and I didn't film it.
You know what? I've said everything in your brewery is there except for a bed.
I know. I got the swag.
Swag's there.
Yeah, and the missus, she leaves me little notes telling me to turn the music down.
Turn the music down.
Sometimes I pump it, man, so loud. Fuck the neighbours.
You could, mate. You could have an absolute ball in there. It's amazing.
That's where I hang. That's where I live.
So at the moment, no plans to open a joint or
Oh, well, nah, man. I really don't have any money. I've done this without borrowing any. So
yeah. Oh man,
I just
wow.
yeah, I'm just plodding along, man.
Plodding along doing your thing. That's.
I'd love to have a tap room one day and all that shit, but
So the way that you can get Snapper Point tap room going is by coming down and buying some beer, buying some of the best beer you will drink. By the way,
my actual plan, maybe though, I'll let this out, is I've got a caravan. I want to set the caravan up, and then
It's
I'll
a really
just be
good
like,
idea.
then that's my tap room.
Yeah,
That's
I've heard-
awesome.
yeah,
And I'll just, but the pop-up style, like the council,
Pop-up
to get a
style.
license, you have
Really
to have
hard.
an event. Well, I
Yeah.
can do it as long as I just have to have a wedding every weekend.
yeah. And
There's loopholes, man. I'll fucking sort it. I'll fix it. Loophole. Get them on next. No, there is you obviously can. It just says there has to be an event.
Yeah.
So it can be fucking anything, I guess.
Anything can
Yeah,
be an
yeah.
event, mate.
Every weekend there's something at Snapper Point.
That's it.
Aldinga play every weekend. There's an event.
Yeah,
Put
bring
the
the
caravan
footy.
down the pub.
Yeah.
Down the footy club. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
probably do better than the team.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna come play with you.
Sponsor 'em,
You need a ruckman?
They probably do.
That's amazing. This has been great having a chat to you, man. And just from where you've started to where you are now, mate. That's an evolution in itself, and I cannot wait to see where you end up. This is really exciting. I feel like we're really in on the ground floor here, mate.
Yeah, we
when
are,
it's about to take off. So
Thanks, man.
cannot wait. Please tell everyone where they can find your beer and how to get in touch with you and all of that, please.
Well, it's at Moana Celebrations. When I get bigger, it's be at Aldinga. What's the name again? The new bottle shop down here at Aldinga at the pub.
So,
It's
As in just the Aldinga Hotel.
liquor something, thirsty something.
Like-
I don't know.
like-
That's a new. It's called Say. I
Yeah,
can't
but is
fucking
that just
remember.
the Aldinga pub there?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw
Liquor
that
Legends.
renovating
Liquor
the
Legends.
driveway-
I think it's
drive-through,
Liquor Legends
yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
whatever.
but-
Yeah, it might be liquor.
And
yeah.
then,
Labs or something.
or sourced tapas bar on Esplanade down here at Aldinga.
They do.
that's a really cool
They
little
do some
craft
good
beer
grub
thing.
down there, good
Yeah,
food.
yeah. Good beer. They got good beer on tap.
Yeah.
I reckon they had espresso martinis on tap too. It's fucking dangerous.
Oh, behave
That
yourself.
is dangerous.
And they got the new 8% lemonade from what's the road the woolshed down at Renmark.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The hard living.
They got it on tap down here.
Wow.
Damn. I haven't had it yet. I want to get on it.
No, go. And getting in touch with yourself, mate. Your Instagram, website, email. What do you?
Just Insta. Hit me up on Insta at Snapper
Instagram.
Point Brewing. Yeah, and usually I can deliver because I'm on the road every day. So
Yeah.
technically I'm not a laddie, but just don't tell me, boss. Or I can charge you double. Nah, DM me, hit me up, and then go from there.
Go from
Not
there.
really allowed to come here. Like, not really. Like, licensing.
Licensing,
Government,
like-
police, all that shit.
Yeah, let's keep that. Let's
So you're allowed to hear, but not here.
not here.
Not
Yeah.
technically.
Not
So,
technically.
But just hit me up. And if, you might be a laddie.
Well, it's been awesome
awesome. Yeah,
speaking
it's
to you,
been
man.
great.
I really appreciate you having us and letting us try some of this amazing.
Fucking
amazing
Seems
Yeah.
like you're a really skillful brewer, eh?
Yeah, cheers,
Oh,
man.
mate, this
Thanks.
is it. This is Bitcoin at $100.
Yeah.
Everybody get in.
Get in.
Take care, Snapper Point. We'll see you all on the next one. Well, thank you very much.
Snapper Point.